all parties in the matter of Scharbach versus Gay Trust. Step forward.
Stefanie Scharbach is suing her ex-boyfriend, Christopher Gay Trust, for an unpaid loan, living expenses, and babysitting fees.
Ms. Scharbach, the defendant and you became involved in a relationship. He has 3 children.
Correct.
And they spend a lot of time with you.
Yes.
Do you have full custody or do you share custody with
It's
him?
50-50, Your Honor.
So 50% of the time they're yours. And you have a job?
Yes.
And you moved into Ms. Scharbach's home?
Yes.
And while you were in her home, you lived together as a couple?
Yes.
And when did that start?
That was somewhere around January of this year.
And ended when?
Probably the end of February.
Within a month, is that correct?
It was about 2 months.
But during that 2-month period, you lived as a couple. When he had the children, you were involved in taking care of them?
Yep, that's right.
Taking care, babysitting.
Diaper changing.
Well, her
Just
oldest.
Shh. And then he moved out.
Yep.
You want him to pay you babysitting fees for the times that you watched the kids, rent for the time that he was there,
Yep,
and other food and expenses that were built up.
that's correct.
That's not happening.
Okay.
We don't have courts for this. If what you're feeling is that the defendant used you in a difficult time for him, sort of between places, between jobs, between whatever, you were an easy, soft shoulder for him, I don't actually think that he would deny that. Is that a fair statement?
That's fair.
Well, that doesn't necessarily make you a nice person with regard to the plaintiff, but it's not a lawsuit. It's a lesson.
You're right.
Good. So I'm glad we understand each other. You got somebody to tell him, somebody in authority, that his actions with regard to you were unkind and not something. You have daughters?
All boys.
Teach them better. There are people that are vulnerable in the world, and if you have what you consider somebody that perhaps is lonely and needs a mate, you need a home, sometimes that works out. With you, it was, my sense is here, that it was a conscious decision that you made, that you had to use the plaintiff. And that's not a nice thing to do to another human being. She understands that it's not a lawsuit. Thank you. Case is dismissed. We're done.
Parties are excused. You may step out.